Alright, it's 5 a.m., and I just realized that I started a tabletop YouTube channel yesterday, and I don't even know where all my board games are, but I'm pretty sure most of them are behind here, so let me take a look. And I apologize now for the belly shirt. I'm 6'3", so sometimes it's just hard to find clothing that fits right. Alright, back to the games though. For the last 10 years, I've played a lot of different types of games. I've done board games, I've done tabletop RPG, I've done playing card games like Magic the Gathering and 7th Sea, and I've also played a ton of video games, which is why I'm not exactly sure what I have. Ooh, but look at that cat-like reflex for a 36-year-old. Not bad. It made sense that with this being one of the earlier videos on the channel, I should at least understand what I have to work with going forward. So I gathered my games, and it took a little bit of time because, as you can imagine, it turns out I have quite a few board games right now. Noir in the middle there has to be one of my favorite games ever. We played a ton of the Resistance while I was working on the ambulance. Betrayal at the House on the Hill is one of the most immersive games I've ever played. Catan and Ticket to Ride are just must-own games, and I also have some games maybe you don't have to own. I've got the classics like Hero Quest all the way up to new games like Kids on Bikes, plus I have a lot of shiny, full art promotional Magic the Gathering and Zombies, as well as their 20th anniversary prototype box because I did some video work for Twilight Creations. And some other RPG stuff. And we haven't even touched on all the arts and the crafts and the PDFs and the printing, gluing, cutting, and all the little love and care that goes into making the tabletop games that we love that much more immersive. When I play tabletop games with my friends, we put our phones on silent and we don't touch them until we're done. It's a way to get away from the world and just enjoy each other. Now that's not to say I don't enjoy video games, because trust me, I have quite the Steam library where I've sunk quite a bit of time into way too many games on here, and that's not even counting Xbox, which is probably where I've sunk the most time into Madden Ultimate Team and FIFA as well, with the Call of Duty series and a million other games. And then there's the Switch that I love to jump on and play when I have friends or family over because it's accessible and easy. Hold on just a second. Did this guy just say that he's got a prototype box from Twilight Creations 20th anniversary edition of Zombies, and he hasn't even showed us what's inside it yet? That's correct. Let me elaborate a little bit more on that now and why I even have this. Part of me making this channel is I'm going to shoot my shots. I've been making targeted videos to tabletop manufacturers to show them what I'm trying to do and how passionate I am to grow the hobby of tabletop. I reached out to Carrie from Twilight Creations and I just threw my cards on the table. I said, my name is Josh, I'm a passionate cinematographer filmmaking. I love tabletop board games. Do you see any way that I could kind of fit into whatever you're trying to do to help promote your product and your game? And she said, yeah, I actually have a Kickstarter coming up for the 20th anniversary edition of Zombies. Pitch me some ideas on what you think you could do. So I sent her 2 scripts. The first script that I sent her was a typical 2 people stand at a table and talk about our game. The second script I sent her was a little bit more daring. I had actually written almost a short film about a game group that was sitting at the table, playing a game of zombies, when some bloodthirsty zombies kicked in the door and attacked. I was super nervous because number 1, she didn't even ask me to reach out to her in the first place. Number 2, she certainly didn't ask me to provide her with a script that had makeup, special effects, zombies, fog machines, and lighting. But she responded with, she absolutely loved the script and she wanted to go ahead and go forward with the short film idea. So that was kind of the first opportunity that I had to work with a tabletop board game company. So Twilight Creations and Carrie, thank you so much for that opportunity, because that was kind of a big driving factor why I have the confidence to start what I'm doing now with RSMP Tabletop. So moving forward with this channel, this is the type of stuff I want to focus on. I'm going to keep shooting my shots to companies to see if they'll get on board to what I'm trying to do. I'm going to keep trying to push my way into local game shops so I can build connections with people. I want to keep trying to find builders and painters and experts of the game and the craft so I can showcase their talents as well. So if you have any interest in what I'm trying to do, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment. It seriously helps out and goes such a long way. If you are a dungeon master, a game master, I am looking to maybe produce a very high quality, smaller scale RPG tabletop game where I'll be looking for a game master, dungeon master, as well as 2 players. So if you have any interest in any of that, please reach out. If you're a local game store and you have any interest in me coming in, talking to you guys, please reach out. I want to grow, I want to build, and I want to show the world how amazing tabletop can be, and I need your help for that. Until then, stay safe.